Flavortime, Businessly Brunette, The Chili Thrillies, Steve's Frankenite, Tap-Dyed, One Woman Swole, Seizure Suit Stanny, Bazooka Steve, Mean Francine, American Dad, Cheek to Cheek, A Stripper Story, A League of His Own, Please Please Jeff, Jambalaya, The Grunch, Langley Dollar Listings, Epic Powder Dump, The Pleasanting at Smith House. I heard you want to buy some speakers. The Professor and the Coach, American Data, Salute Your Slort, Men to Boys, Cow I Met Your Moother, Productive Panic, A Little Extra Scratch, The Pink Sphinx Holds Her Heart in the Turn, A New Era for the Smith House, Damn Stan, Downtown, Trophy Wife, Trophy Life, One Fish, Two Fish, Lost Boys, Stan Smith is Keanu Reeves as Stanny Utah in Point Breakers, Santa Schmanta, Klaus and Rogoin, Thank God for Loose Rocks, An American Dad Adventure, Award Show, A Little Mystery, Hot Scoop, CIA POW, Gorillas in the Mist, Stan Fixes a Shingle, American Dad Graffito, The 3 Fs, American Fun, Exquisite Corpses, The Old Country, The Last Ride of the Dodge City Rambler, The Worst Stan, Gurnet and Strudel, For Black Eyes Only, Daysong Heavy Industries 2, Return to Innocence, A Star is Reborn, The Boring Identity, Less Money, Mo Problems, Standard Deviation, An Irish Goodbye, Demolition Daddy, Clodger, Twinanigans, Shark, West to Mexico, Whole Slot of Love, Wild Women Do, It Fires, Vice Principal, The Curious Case of the Old Hole, Lumberjerk, Comb Over, A Hairpiece, Dr. Sunderson's Sunsuckers, Shakedown, Crystal Clear, The Adventures of Twill Hungenbone and his boy Jabari, Blood Christie onto Heaven, The Missing Kink, Blargsnart, A Love Story, Plot Heavy, The Fast and the Spurious, Footprints, Live and Let Fry, Fantastic Voyage, Stanny Tendergrass, Don't You Be My Neighbor, Star Trek, Not Particularly Desperate Housewife, Helping Handies, Manhattan Magical Murder Mystery Tour, Irregarding Steve, Of Ice and Men, NSA, No Snoops Allowed, Stand Dan Deliver, Kiss Kiss Cam Cam, Blonde Ambition, I Can't Stan You, Roy Rogers McFreely, Buck Wild, The Mural of the Story, Honey, I'm Homeland, Home a Drone, The Bitchin' Race, A Nice Night for a Drive, Julia Roberts, The Long Bomb, Nye and Gwen, Family Plan, Healy Was a Girl Scout, Echoes, Gold Top Nuts, Beyond the Alcove, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love Klaus, The Wonder Cabinet, Little Bonnie Ramirez, Roger Passes the Bar, A Pinata Named Desire, The Book of Fisher, Big Trouble in Little Langley, The 42-Year-Old Virgin, Red October Sky, The Census of the Lambs, One Little Word, Funny-ish Games, The Long March, The Hall Monitor and the Lunch Lady, Anchor Fran, Dressed On, The Never-Ending Stories, Flea Biscuit, The Legend of Old... Ulysses? I'm not looking it up. Who Smarted? Mused and Abused. Stomp Le Monde. Widow's Peak. Desong Heavy Industries. Garfield and Friends. I Am the Jeans. The Gina Lavetti Story. Steve's Not in the Quest for the OG4 Loco. Better on Paper. Stretched Thin. Fellow Traveler. Game Night. Ghost Dad. Roger's Baby. Fight and Flight. The Enlightenment of Raja Baba. Garbage Stand. Camp Campawanda. Roots. Crisscross Applesauce. The Ballad of Billy Jesusworth. This show is the worst titles. You Gotta Strike for Your Right, Claustastrophe.tv, Love, AD Style, A Roger Story, You Were Here, Smooshed, A Love Story, Mom Sauce, Gifted Me Liberty, Paranoid Frandroid, Shell Game, The Hand That Rocks the Rogu, Pride Before the Feel, Jenny from the Block, Con Air, Sense and Sensibility, My Fair Lady, Jack's Back, Every Which Way But Lose, The Return of the Bling, Shallow Vise, Stand Time, Crotch Walkers, Kung Pao Turkey, Introducing the Naughty Stewardesses, She Will Survive, News Glance with Genevieve Vance, Morning Mimosa, A Boy Named Michael, Camp Refugee, An Apocalypse to Remember, American Dream Factory, The Magnificent Seven, Stan Moves to Chicago, Family Time, Crybaby, The Sinister Fiat, 90 North 0 West, Big Stan on Campus, Fantasy Baseball, Rubberneckers, Permanent Record Wrecker, Next of Pin, The Shrink, LGB Steve, Faking Bad, Dungeons and Wagons, You Debt Your Life, Flirting with Disaster, Choosy Wives, Choose Smith, Stanny Slickers 2, The Legend of Ollie's Gold, G-String Circus, Cops and Roger, White Rice, Railroaded, Healy Smith SEAL Team 6, The Devil Wears a Lapel Pin, The Life Aquatic with Steve Smith, Mind Struggle, The Witches of Langley, Bahama Mama, Into the Jingleverse, The Novus Centaurus, Berg Board of Tourism presents American Dad, Wheels and the Legman in the Case of Grandpa's Key, The Wrestler, Wiener of Our Discontent, A Song of Knives and Fire, National Treasure 4, Baby Franny, She's Doing Well, The Whole Story, ZONICS, Zoinks, Between a Rig and a Hard Ass, Pilot, Deacon Stan, Jesus Man, Stan Knows Best, Threat Levels, Seething Fierce, Jeff and the Dank-Ass Weed Factory, Stan and Francine and Connie and Tad, Spelling Beamy Baby, The Unbrave One, Old Stan in the Mountain, Stan's Best Friend, Poltergasm, Pulling Double Booty, Roger Codger, Helios, Brains and Automobiles, My Morning Straitjacket, Multiverse of American Dadness, The Longest Distance Relationship, Stan Goes on the Pill, Fart Brick Hotel, Killer Vacation, The Full Cognitive Redaction of Avery Bullock by the Coward Stan Smith, DeFlippity Flop, A Star Boy is Born, Top of the Steve, Office Spaceman, Tearjerker, Surrogate, Oedipal Panties, The Future is Borax, Portrait of Francine's Genitals, Adventures in Healy Sitting, Naked to the Limit, One More Time, Family Land, American Stepdad, An Incident at Isle Creek, The Kidney Stays in the Picture, Ricky Spanish, I Ain't No Holodeck Boy, Father's Diaz, Toy Hoary, Roger Needs Dick, My Purity Ball and Chin, Virtual Insanity, Iced Babies, Son of Stan, A Jones for a Smith, When a Stan Loves a Woman, A.T., The Abusive Terrestrial, All About Steve, Don't Look a Smith Horse in the Mouth, Best Little Whorehouse in Langley Falls, Stanny Boy and Frantastic, I Am the Walrus, License to Trill, Four Little Words, Failure is Not a Factory, Installed Option, Henderson, Flush After Reading, 100 Years a Solid Fool, First, Do No Farm, Yule, Tide, Repeat, 300, Brie of Noob World, I liked that one, School Lies, Homewrecker, There Will Be Bad Blood, For Whom the Sleigh Bell Rings, May the Best Stan Win, Into the Woods, The Life and Times of Stan Smith, Family Affair, Oratron Trio, The Dentist's Wife, Man in the Moonbines, Moon Over Isla Island, Wife Insurance, Daddy Queerest, Finances with Wolves, Francine's Flashback, Stan's Night Out, Stan of Arabia Part 1, Stan of Arabia Part 2, Hurricane, Seasons Beatings, Vision Impossible, Finger Lenting Good, Persona Assistant, Death by Dinner Party, Dancing Out with My Cell,
Flush After Reading,
Stan and Francine and Stan and Francine and Erotica, The Talented Mr. Dingleberry, Casino Normal, Dreaming of a White Porsche Christmas, Russian Doll, Why Can't We Be Friends, DeLorean Storian, Escape from Pearl Bealey, Chimdeal, Phantom of the Telethon, Holy Shit, Jeff's Back, Cock of the Sleepwalk, Independent Movie, The People vs. Martin Sugar, The Scarlet Getter, Max Jets, Dr. Claudus, The Unincludeds, Minstrel Krampus, Steve and Snot's Test Tubular Adventure, With Friends Like Steve's, Rough Treat, Roger and Me, Bush Comes to Dinner, Homeland Insecurity, It's Good to Be Queen, Bullocks to Stan, Stanny Get Your Gun, Can I Be Frank with You, In Country, Club, 1600 Candles, Merlet Down Dirty Shame, Black Mystery Month, Meter Maid, Franny 911, Spring Breakup, Widowmaker, 100 AD, The 200, Enter Stanman, No Weddings and a Funeral, Rabbit Ears, Bully for Steve, Bar Mitzvah Hustle, Joint Custody, The Most Adequate Christmas Ever, The Best Christmas Story Never Told, Lincoln Lover, Lost in Space, Hot Water, Stan's Food Restaurant, Dope and Thief, Tears of a Clooney, The One That Got Away, A Smith in the Hand, The Vacation Goo, Great Space Roaster, Rapture's Delight, and finally, the American Dad After School Special.